morning. I want to say welcome this morning to our worship services. Here are our announcements for today. The Youth Missions team has a fundraiser starting this week. The youth are planning a trip here over the summer. In the back at both services, there's a table with a board of envelopes. And each envelope has a dollar amount on it, and we're asking people to take an envelope or two and fill it out with that donation amount and then give it back in. It's a great way to support our Youth Missions team as they prepare to go to Marion, North Carolina next month to clean up from Hurricane Helene. The fundraiser will be up and available through the month of May, and we're hoping to have it fully furnished by then. Please consider how you can partner with the youth financially or through prayer as they prepare for the trip. Also located on the table, there are papers with all of the information about the trip so that you can keep the team in prayer as the trip gets closer. Now this week, the dinner theater is coming up, so please be in prayer for this ministry. It does draw a lot of people from our community outside the church. I was taking some of the calls while our secretary was away, and there's a lot of people I don't know that call to sign up to come to this. So it's a way for people to step their foot inside church doors that maybe they don't otherwise, but also it's a way to be a blessing to those in our community, have a fun show, and also hear the gospel message. Saturday and Sunday shows still have openings, so if you're still looking to attend, you can schedule a time for then. So looking ahead to summer, there's a couple things we want to note. Today is the first Sunday of May, and summer is right around the corner already. So next month, the first Sunday of June, we will be having our annual outdoor worship service at Huffman's River Lot on 1115. We'll have the address and stuff closer to that time, but we just want to give you that for a placeholder today at that service. It is our 10:30 worship service that we have down there. We have our first service here at the church properties, and then our second service we have down at the river. So it'll be a worship service followed immediately after that with a baptism service and then a fellowship meal afterward. So put that on your calendar, the first Sunday of June. And then the month after that in July is when our Work and Witness ministry is happening. Today is the last day for our volunteer sign-ups, and they are for ages 10 and up. So this is a great way for families to get involved, and you can volunteer just one day, or if you have availability, you can do more than that. But this is July 16th through 19th, and volunteer signups are down some this year, so we are looking for volunteers to be able to go love loud to be a witness in our own communities here. So also here's a summer announcement video from Ashley about the things coming up for the kids this summer.
Hi, I'm Ashley Shull, the Children's Ministry Director here at RLMC, and I just wanted to take a moment to highlight the summer events for children this year. The last week in June, which is the 22nd through the 26th, is when we will host Creative Kids Camp, Heart of a Champion Soccer Camp, and our Pre-K VBS. Creative Kids Camp is for any child that has finished kindergarten through 6th grade. This event is focused on hands-on creative crafts and activities, as well as Bible lessons. The registration fee is $15 per child, and this event will be capped at 40 participants again this year, so be sure to get your registrations completed. The registration deadline is June 6th or when 40 registrations are received. For specific questions, you can contact me or the event director, Christine Hart. Soccer camp is for any child that has finished kindergarten through 6th grade and is located at the Richfield Youth Parks. This event consists of soccer skills practice, scrimmages, and Bible lessons. The registration fee is $15 or $25 if your child would like their own soccer ball at the end of the week. For this event, if you would like to be guaranteed a t-shirt, you need to submit your registration by June 6th, so be sure to get your registrations completed as soon as possible. For specific questions, you can contact me or the event director, Jeff Leitzel. As a side note, we also wanted to let you know that we are looking for a soccer camp director to take over for next summer. So if this is something you'd be interested in, please contact me. It would be great for you to have the opportunity to shadow the position this summer. Preschool VBS is for children ages 3 through pre-K. This event consists of worship, Bible lessons, crafts, and fun each night. There is no registration fee for this event, but the earlier registrations are submitted, the easier it is for proper planning and gathering of supplies. So our registration target date is June 6th, but children may register at the door on the night of the event. This year will be a bug theme where kids will learn about magnifying God. For specific questions, you can contact me or the event director, Teresa Schaefer. In addition to those events that all take place June 22nd to the 26th, we also have a super exciting summer event each year called Church Camp. The dates for Church Camp this year are July 27th to August 1st. Church Camp is for any child that has finished first grade up to sixth grade. Church Camp takes place at Camp Manawagan in Saxton, PA, and children will have a blast as they experience God and build lasting friendships. Church Camp consists of things like Bible lessons, worship, crafts, games, lake visits, and cabin life with friends, all in the beauty of God's creation. The registration deadline for this event is July 18th. The camp theme for this year is Dude Perfect, where we will focus on what it's like to follow the life of Jesus, the perfect dude. It will be super fun and full of trick shots. For more information, you can reach out to me, Ashley Shaw. So, those are the 4 summer activities for this summer hosted by RLMC. Brochures that contain registration access and other details can be found at Welcome Centers or on the RLMC app. Thanks for listening.
And last but not least, the last few weeks we mentioned a few director openings we have coming up, including someone for directing our kindergarten through second grade Sparkies this fall on Wednesday nights, as well as someone to shadow our soccer camp directors to potentially take that over in the future. We also have a staff position that we are opening today for a staff role in our worship ministry, a worship director. We've never had a staff position for this area before, so I want to explain a little bit what we have in mind for this. At some churches, when someone is hired for a worship director, perhaps a worship pastor position, that person is then the normal main leader for worship services. One of the strengths we believe we've been able to establish here is having a plurality of leaders involved leading both of our normal worship services. And that's not something that we're looking to change with this. This position that we're opening is not to take the place of leaders we already have, but rather one to give continued support and direction to our worship ministry, participate as a worship leader, but all in coordination with our worship leadership and Pastor Aaron. We're looking for someone with musical background and talent, but even more importantly, someone who represents a worshipful heart and care for God's people and meets the qualifications of a deacon or deaconess found in Scripture. This position is part-time and will begin as 10 hours a week, and job descriptions with more detail and employment applications are available at our welcome centers at the back of both services. If anyone has any questions about this, they can talk with Pastor Aaron or myself. That is it for today, so now join us for the rest of our worship service.